Hello, guys. Welcome back to MU Sports TV. This is where you get all the news concerning Manchester United. So, guys, yes, United are back again this weekend in the Premier League match, week 6 or 7. Yeah, match week 7, and we are um hosting Sunderland, the Blackguards, if I'm not wrong. They are the allies. Yeah, so we are facing Sunderland at Old Trafford in match. Yeah, it's the Black Cats. Yeah, it's confirmed it. Match day 7. In a bid where we are hoping to get return back to winning ways, guys. Yeah, we are used to this. We are winning today. We are losing tomorrow. We are winning the following day. We are losing again. So after a 3-1 win against Burnley, 3-0, 3-2 win against Burnley, 3-0 loss against City, 2-1 win against Chelsea. We fell short to Brentford away at the GTEX Community Stadium, 3-1 defeat. And also now we are heading back to Old Trafford as we are prepared for another encounter, another difficult game, because I tell you what, Sunderland is not that easy. They are one of the best teams so far. In terms of performance, because they've been brilliant, and they have surprised many, I inclusive, because I didn't I wasn't expecting Salah to be this competitive, because they were coming in after so many years out of the league, and with the intensity now in the Premier League, I wasn't expecting them to be this challenging. But yeah, it is what it is. Sunderland are there and challenging. They are a difficult team to crack, and with with us now at the moment, we are so vulnerable when it comes to defending and all that, and finding it difficult to score goals. It's going to be another difficult game, and a game where I won't be surprised if we lose. Maybe I'll be surprised if we win, because honestly, guys, I'm not lying to you, but at the moment we are at our lowest level, and we are not. I was not. I was not hoping this to happen this season after it happened last season. I think this season we are more like worse than last season. Yeah, but all these with Kunya Mbeumo and Sesko, yeah, in response to what we had last season, Aganacho, Holland. So we need a response. We need to bounce back, winning ways, and there's no place better than at home when it comes to returning back to winning ways. First, before I talk about the Sunderland game, I want to just to uh, pass by and talk about what has been all over the show media this week after the loss to Brentford on Saturday, and the future of our current golfer manager Ruben Amorim. And I've seen so many reports by different journalists talking about United drawing up a possible replacement for Ruben Amorim. Some outlets saying Ruben Amorim has been given the benefit of doubt. Some outlets saying that Ruben Amorim was called in and asked to change his system to 4-3-3. Some outlets saying that the board are trusting Ruben Amorim, and that they are not in negotiations or in look all searching for a replacement of Ruben Amorim. So all these rumors from different journalists to different media outlets regarding Amorim and Manchester United, and at the moment there is no concrete news regarding whether United will sack Ruben Amorim, guys. Whether it's been given like some games to sort things out. But what I know, what I'm sure of, is that Sir Jim and the entire United board, they are demanding results, and they are demanding that this poor run needs to end. And I tell you what, it is not going to be easy for Ruben Amorim, because we have our next 5 games are just difficult. We have Sunderland, then we travel to Liverpool, we host Brighton, we travel to Spurs, then we host Forest. So it is going to be a difficult run of games for Ruben Amorim. And if at all, the news that he has been given 5 games to rescue his career at United, I think those 5 games are tough one. And if it's true, then I don't think Amorim will be here by the end of November. But guys, I don't think sacking Ruben Amorim will solve anything. The board are backing him, right? That is not the problem. Problem is just don't just bug him by words, bug him by signing whatever the players he want. Because at the moment, guys, we know we are very poor in midfield. We were hoping that we could sign at least one midfielder before the transfer window shuts the 1st of September, but that wasn't the case. We needed to sign a defensive midfielder. And I said it, guys. I said it before the league started against Arsenal. And I said this: if we don't sign a goalkeeper and a defensive midfielder, we are going to have it rough. So far, no new goalkeeper. Lamens haven't played yet, and we're suffering midfield. And we find ourselves in the 14th position after 6 games with only 7 points to show. So after 6 games, guys, only 7 points to show for it. 2 wins, one against Burnley, two against Burnley and Chelsea, a draw against Fulham, and the rest 3 are losses. Yeah, a loss against Arsenal, Man City, and Brentford. So far, we have had 4 losses in all competitions, inclusive of the penalty shootout loss to Grimsby in the Carabao Cup round 2. Uh, Sunderland, guys, are not are a very tricky team, guys. Their last game was against Burnley. I think it was away. They won, and they won against no, Forest. Yeah, but sorry, it was against Forest. They won away, and they are a tough team. If I look at their last 5 games overall, they are now on a 4-game run unbeaten. In their last 4 games, they have won twice and drawn twice. For United, in our last 4 games, we have won twice and lost twice. So not a good sight for Manchester United supporters all over. So we've had great time playing against Sunderland. So if I go head to head in terms of how things went after during our past meetings against Sunderland, and overall we have played these guys. If I can say, overall we have 22 wins, 6 draws, and 5 losses against Sunderland. That is around in 33 games. We have 22 wins. We have lost 6 times and 5 times and lost 6 times. The last 5 meetings against Sunderland, we have not lost any match. We have no, we have not. We have won. We have lost only once. Yeah, the last 5 games, we have lost only once, having winning 4 in those 5 meetings. Our last loss against Sunderland came in the season 2016-2017, where we lost. Or rather, no, it came in a season 2025-2016, where we lost 2-1. Yeah, away to Sunderland. I think it is a Van Gaal era, if I'm not wrong. So 2016, since the last time we lost against Sunderland away, and the last time we lost against Sunderland at home, I can't seem to find it. The last time we lost against Sunderland at Old Trafford, guys. I'm just trying to look. I'm only seeing United performing well against. Yeah, I think we have had a great run playing these guys. I don't think we have lost against Sunderland at Old Trafford in the Premier League. So it's a very nice start to go with, and I hope that it's not going to be a day where another history being broken and rewritten in a negative way, because so far this season things have been happening, and I was really happy that we won against Chelsea, and to keep the record still going strong, and also I hope the same against Sunderland. I don't seem to find where we have lost against Sunderland at Old Trafford. It seems we've enjoyed a great run of games against the Blackcats while we are playing at home. So, guys, this season, Manchester United find themselves in the 14th position after 6 games with 7 goals and a -4 in goal difference, whereby Sunderland are on 11 points after 6 games and a +3 in terms of goal difference. We are 4 points behind Sunderland. Even if we were to beat them 16-0 on Saturday, we can't, leapfrog them in the table. We are 4 points behind Sunderland in the Premier League table. This is really shocking, and I know many will say, "We let's trust the guys." I tell you what, I'm trusting the process, but sometimes we need to look ourselves and say, "What are we backing? What are we trusting?" You can't just see yourself, you are seeing yourself in a very difficult situation, and you are giving yourself hope that let's just trust the process. Something good might come of it, and actually that something good might never come. So when it comes to Ruben Amorim, guys, I don't think Amorim should just be a honorable man. Having seen the situation at Manchester United, how things are going at the moment, the games are not going in our favor. And if maybe the next 5 games, if things doesn't go well, I think Ben Amorim should just do the honorary thing and resign as a Manchester United manager, because we don't want to find ourselves in a situation whereby United are fighting for relegation. That will be really, really bad, because that shouldn't be happening at Manchester United. And I remember, guys, I said it. I made a post recently talking about how Ruben Amorim is sabotaging his own system, his own formation at Manchester United. Because tell me why this formation is working for Palace but isn't working for Manchester United. It is all about knowing the players to use. So United, Amorim is somehow sabotaging his own manager, his own system, formation. Sorry, and that needs to stop, guys. We need to do better, and I think he needs to understand that some players are not supposed to be playing for United at this level. Players like Luke Shaw, guys, with all due respect, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, these players shouldn't be playing for United. Ugarte, I don't think Ugarte has been up to it. Yeah. Also, Bandir, he hasn't been there. No, so he just needs to do the right thing on Saturday. He just needs to select the right team so that if this team can lose, we don't blame him. But we find ourselves in a very, very difficult situation. No, at the moment we have two section of fans. We have Amorim in and Amorim out. So with the Amorim in, we find ourselves in a very difficult situation trying to defend him, because he makes those mistakes. I call them stabbing yourself. Yeah, he always stabbing himself. So he makes those mistakes, selection mistake, whereby you find yourself questioning his decisions, and he needs to start making those right decisions, because I tell you what, he'll be judged by the players he choose. I tell you, you can't tell me after watching the game against Brentford, those we considered 3 goals. Out of the 3 goals we considered, okay, the first goal I can say, okay, let's forgive him the first goal. The second goal, guys, was a mistake. The third goal, I don't even know how it went in. So, Ruben Amorim needs to understand that at the moment, most of the fans are furious, are furious because of his decision making. We are not curious. We are not furious and criticizing him and the system or the formation. We know this formation can work, but is he using the right players in this formation? Do we have the right players for this formation? That is the question. We don't have the right players for this formation. And Amorim, as a manager, he ought to have understood this early enough. And him as a manager, a technician, he needs to come up with a solution how to overcome the challenges we are facing now. So, guys, I think Ruben Amorim, He just needs to make the right decisions. He needs to make those right calls because he will be judged by the decisions he makes. And I tell you what, at the moment, the half of the fan base are really furious because of the decisions he has been making so far. Sticking with those deadwood players. These players has sacked a lot of managers, and if you're going to play them like Dalot, these players have sacked a lot of managers. So I think it's the right time. Amorim, be ruthless and do the right thing. Don't fear benching any player. Just bench any player who doesn't want to play the club. You know, it's not a must that we play with these older players. We have players in our youth system who can play for us. It's better for us to be losing with the youth than losing with the players who are earning more than 250 uh, uh, per week, 250,000 per week, only to give us this kind of performance. You know, it's just ridiculous. It's crazy. And I think it's high time we become a ruthless club where players doesn't just come to joke. You either play for United or you leave. This is not a luxury. This is not a charity organization. The fans are really suffering because of this. These players doesn't care. Right now, I was seeing those images of them in training. They are just in a happy mood. Like we are on top of the league, but we are 14th in the league. They always train as if we are winning the league. We are winning everything, but no, that's not the case. So I'm even asking myself if these players are really serious in training. Do they really implement what the manager tells them to do during training sessions? So Ruben Amorim, your work is just to do the right thing. Don't just pick a player because he has a big name or he has a big followers, he has a big fan base. Pick a player according to how he performs in training and how he performs in games. It's very important. You need the points. We need to win the games. We don't want to play with the big names who can deliver for us. And to the board, there's no need of having players 2-3 seasons and they're not delivering. What happens to Manchester United? We have players who have been so average and they've been here for 4-5 years. Diego Dalot has been here. Luke Shaw should have been sold. Ed Maguire should have been sold. In fact, Ugarte should have been sold as well. Like, tell me a club in the Premier League, the top 6, which team can have Ugarte starting for them? Ed Maguire, Luke Shaw. Tell me. We are a joke. We are losing game because we are a big team with average players. We can't be expecting us to be fighting for the top 4 because we're a big team, Manchester United, but the players we have are so average that even Sunderland are on top of the league and we are below them. On Saturday against Sunderland, guys, for Ruben Amorim, it is going to be different. It is going to be difficult. And I tell you what, Ruben Amorim, if you don't make the right decisions on Saturday, I think you are going to lose 80% of the fan base. And I tell you what, the pressure the media are going to put on your head while facing Liverpool, you are going to be sacked after the Liverpool game. That's for sure. We can't lose Sunderland and lose Liverpool, and you still expect, the fans to be on our side. We need to be winning games, guys. This is not a side organization. The fans are really hurting. This is a big club. We should be ambitious. So on Saturday, the first thing I will be looking at is that first 11. I don't want to see Bandi that goal, Ruben Amorim. I don't want to see Luke Shaw as in that back 3. We have Eden Heaven. What happened to Amorim? Last season, he was really giving us false hope by trusting the youth. He trusted Eden Heaven. He trusted Tyler Fredrickson. He trusted Chido B. Martin. What happened? What happened to trusting the youth? Eden Heaven was having one of the best performance game in, game out. But so far this season, he's yet to start a game for Manchester United. Why? Because Luke Shaw is playing. And Luke Shaw has been so poor. But he keeps on playing them. He keeps on starting them. And he's expects to win games. The same mistake we see from this game, the same mistake we see from the next game, because they're the same players. Even if you tell them anything to do, they are arrogant. They don't care anymore. What I want to see, the lineup I want to see against Sunderland, it's upon Amorim. But I don't want to see Bandit anywhere. I don't want to see Luke Shaw anywhere. I don't want to see Harry Maguire anywhere. I don't want to see Diego Dalot anywhere. Ahmad is back. And I don't want to see Ugarte anywhere. So the rest of the players, you know how to do it. You know how to arrange the players, and we need a good, proper performance on Saturday. It's all or nothing. We need to win. A must win. And I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know if you're gonna change the system. You said you won't change the system even if the Pope made a call, but we must win on Saturday. The must win. The embarrassment should not continue Saturday, because Sunderland might be the only game we win in our next 5 games. Liverpool next, Brighton, Forest, and Spurs. Very difficult games, but we are Manchester United. We always hope for the best, and we, with the supportive of the fan on Saturday, we are going to win. Thanks for watching, guys.